Okay, it's Toby from Heavyweight MMA. Today from Aotearoa CKB's Aaron Tauzemup Tau. Kia ora, brother.
Kia ora, my brother. What's happening?
Man, all good. I'm catching you 10 days out from your fight. You must be in the thick of losing weight, training as hard as you can train. Probably not really wanting to talk. How's it all going, bro?
Nah, it's actually going really good, bro. Camp's been like wicked this time around. Had a lot of time to prep. Body's like mid shape. The mind's good. I'm pretty good calories. So yeah, coming in hot.
Bro, speaking of hot, you're a handsome man with the mataora and your flowing locks now, bro. You must be getting all the girls, bro.
Oh, the girls, get the girls, bro. But the girls are too much trouble for me, I tell you. Nothing but a headache, those things.
Yeah, bro. So big fight coming up, man. The first fight is XFC 71, February 24th, fighting against Shane Parker from Rival Gym, bro, for the bantamweight title. You know, I'm pumped for this fight. Both of you guys like to walk forward and bang, and I think this will be a good one.
Yeah. He's a game opponent. Like went to the Commonwealth Games for wrestling. He loves a scrap, and it was pretty much just the only one that put his hand up and wanted to actually take the fight. So yeah, happy as.
And one thing that's kind of cool too, man. I don't know if they're framing it this way, but if I was a promoter, I'd be framing it this way. So we got the Maori warrior from over New Zealand coming over to fight an Indigenous Australian warrior, bro. That's the way I'd be framing it, man. It's a mad battle of two tribes. You know what I mean?
100%. Like you couldn't have wrote a better the storyline. Two fighting Indigenous nations, and just shaping up, ready for a scrap.
Yeah.
So he likes to throw down, Shane, and he uses the energy of his culture just like I do. So yeah, see what happens when Maori and Aboriginals clash, Mansfield Tavern next weekend.
That's it, man. It's a big one. And like you mentioned, like he's got a lot of competition history, man. Kicking off with wrestling, which is kind of strange too, because he was from the area, bro, out with Tied to Ivasa, Mount Druitt way, and he just happened to find a wrestling gym, which just seems so unlikely to me, you know, and ends up competing at the Commonwealth Games. Like that's a pretty wicked story, you know. So he's a good competitor to actually test you, bro.
He is, and I've seen Alan Philpott talking some shit online, saying like he's not a good fighter. Saying, bro, he's the only one that was keen enough. He's got the credentials. His record doesn't match his skill level. Like I feel like he's harder to fight than Philpott. So yeah, I think that like Shane, he can't be underestimated. Like look what he did to my teammate Nikota. So Nikota's at the top of his game. He made one mistake when he was getting up and got caught. So that's kind of, I'm not taking this fight lightly at all. If anything, this is probably the most prepared I'll be for any of my fights.
And he had a war against Michael Manu. Manu's a good top end competitor, man, and he arguably won it as well, depending on how you want to score that fight. You know,
his fight against Paul Logan was sick. Like the guy puts on shows, so that's gonna be absolutely electric in Mansfield Tavern next weekend. Sure, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. I'm actually excited. I don't get excited for much. Hey, it's got to be a threatening foe for me to get out of bed and run some hills. But I've been running this camp. I've been running.
And he's confident, bro. He's challenging you, man. He said acknowledged that you're strong against the cage, bro. But he said he thinks that in the open area. And he mentioned he wants to be in the open area and he wants to get you on your back, I think, bro. So there you go. How's that going to go?
I welcome the challenge. I like that's a funny thing about fighting me is a lot of them, they got real big game, but when they step in there, they kind of fades. They feel the energy. But I feel like he's gonna be in my face the whole time. He's gonna be trying to take my head off. He's gonna be trying to like scoop my legs, and it's an opportunity for me to prove that. Even though I've been striking that with Dan and the CKB boys for the last 5 years, that we can wrestle. We can wrestle out of Suttie kickboxing. So can't wait to test my skills against a Commonwealth wrestler, a man that I respect, and can't wait to blow his chin off either way.
The thing is, he also said, I know if he gets his hands on you, you're going to go flying. So he knows you're a strong fucker too.
Yeah, well, we both fought Paulie, and Paulie's not an easy guy to wrestle. He's pretty strong, got great leverage. So yeah, I think he must have seen like how I moved poorly around and was, they must have been impressed because he's taking it seriously.
Yeah. And man, I heard in the other interview saying that you're living at a good place with like some family land, vegetables, animals, all this sort of stuff, man. Sounds sick.
Yeah. I live about an hour away from the gym, so a bit of a commute, especially coming to the city. But
Yeah.
I got the pleasure of my kids growing up how I grew up, on a farm with animals around them, outside in the sun, digging holes and working hard and just trying to see what sowing seeds and watching the fruit grow looks like, which is, I think it's an important part of being a human these days because a lot of people are losing touch with nature and just like
Man,
living the old ways,
yeah, exactly. That connectivity with the land, bro. I heard who was talking about it? Might have been Shane Young. Someone was talking about like young people losing their connection with the earth and that, man. And as part of your culture, that's awesome that you're like keeping that your kids in touch with it. My kids are living in an apartment, man. Everything's electronic. There's city around us. It's not so good, man. I do miss being near the ocean, being near the beach, being near the land.
Yeah. It's something that I needed to give my kids because I had it a lot as a kid, and I just couldn't fathom living in the city. I swore I'd never live in Auckland, but I'm lucky enough that I got a place that's like it's not in Auckland, but I'm close enough to the gym and city kickboxing that I can chase my dream and also give them the life that I want to give them.
Man, a couple of months ago, I was in Auckland. I came by the gym. I did a
missed you, brother. I missed you.
Yeah.
One time I don't
Sorry,
go
bro.
to the gym. I didn't
Really?
even know you were going to be
supposed to
there.
go
And yeah. I was like,
okay.
I seen a photo of you with, I don't remember who it was. And I was
Dan
like,
and Solomon.
yeah, Solomon, that's
Yeah.
it. And I was like, bro, I missed them. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I should have hit you up, bro, because I messaged Dan and then he put me onto, someone put me onto Solomon to do a private. So I did a private with Solomon and saw down there. It's good, man. How do you feel about the new gym? It's a nice big space, eh?
Bro, they just put the new mats down last night. So the whole space is covered in mats now. They're just about finished all the amenities. So it's about to come very beautiful in that gym. We've been roughing it for the last few months because no toilets and showers and stuff. So the boys have been showering out in the driveway under the hose. But it's humbles a few of the boys that already think they're in Hollywood. So yeah, it cracks me up.
That's true. I'm sure you're okay with showering under a hose, bro.
Oh, brother, I'm just happy to shower, eh? It's a fucking privilege, bro. That clean water.
That's it, man. Hey, I see on your Instagram also you got another fight lined up a month later. That's confidence, bro. Lining them up, knocking them over. 27th of March, Arsenal X. Is that still going ahead? Cody Sione, is it?
Yeah. That's going ahead. It's just, bro, you got to do something different to get the attention on you, eh? It was actually planned to be weekend after.
Yeah.
So,
Too
but
close.
they had problems with the venue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Arsenal X is a cross combat promotion that Jason Suttie and Anna put on, who runs King in the Ring.
Yeah.
The same promoters, MMA gloves in a cage, 1 round kickboxing, 1 round Muay Thai, 1 round MMA. And that's the Arsenal Extreme. And then Arsenal X is boxing, kickboxing, Thai, I think. Yeah,
Awesome.
crazy rule set, real buzzy. And it's actually absolutely blown up over here. So we got Jenna Fabian fighting on that. We got Nikura Lee Kingi, who's actually fought Shane, and then I'm fighting on that too with a few other teammates, and then obviously Navajo and them are coming up in Hex, Navajo and Bear. The gym's buzzing at the moment.
Awesome, man.
Looks like sorry.
Jason Psycho Suttie, bro, the king of the ice baths, man. I saw him fight in Sydney a long time ago, man. He was a beast back in his day.
He represents his name to the fullest, bro. But he's a great guy. He's actually a really great guy, Jason. He's done a lot for the grassroots and like media coverage for the fight scene in New Zealand. That's like the shows that Israel and Carlos and Bloods and all those boys got really famous from. Dan as well was King in the Ring. So yeah,
King in the Ring. That's it, bro. Yeah, no, that I saw you had a recent fight, right, in the Arsenal X where you were fighting a really good Thai boxer, right? And you, even though he was a Thai boxer, stand-up dude, to be honest, bro, I get invested in you guys. But I've met you online, I get
Yeah.
invested, and I worried. I'm watching this guy, thinking, geez, this guy's good, bro. And every
Yeah,
time you touched
Dom's
him,
good,
he
bro.
fell over, bro.
I heard him and he just fell over, bro. It's not my. A lot of my mates and family and stuff like they get sick of watching me. They're like, bro, I pay $60 for a pay per view in the last 2 minutes. I was like, there's like 17 other fights. I was like, you get your money's worth. They're like, yeah, well, we just buy it to watch you. And then I had a mate fly from, I think it was Sydney to Brisbane for one of my fights and then knocked him out in like 20, 30 seconds. He's like, bro, I just spent like $1,500 getting here. So what was that? I was like, what, would you rather me have a war for 5 minutes? He's like, yeah. I was like, nah, bro. I get paid by the appearance, not by the hour.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
And you can't help it if you got hands of stone, brother. You know, it's a good thing.
It's a God-given gift, bro. And I'm making the most of it while I can, you know?
Yeah, man. Make the fights as short as you can. The shorter, the better, bro. Make your life longer, yeah?
Makes my life longer and the amount of time I can get drunk severely longer.
That's it. Perfect. Bro, so just finally, XFC 71, February 24th, Mansfield Tavern, Brisbane, Australia versus Shane Parker from Rival Gym for the bantamweight title. What's your final prediction, brother?
I've said it before and I'll say it again, brother. I don't make predictions. I make promises. I just promise to walk out of there and look UFC caliber. I walk out there and show the Australasian, South Pacific. I want to show this part of the world that you can't deny me any longer. And if you are denying me, get in there and show me because I can't see it. So XFC, walk out with my title still on my shoulder, not a scratch. Absolutely dominant performance, and then fly back over here to Arsenal and
Do the
take
same.
another dub at Arsenal X 4 weeks later. So can't wait to make it back to back 2 in a row, and then get that call up from the UFC.
Perfect, bro. Look forward to it, man. Look forward to the fight between two warriors, two Indigenous warriors, and look forward to seeing your success, brother.
Cheers, appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for your time, mate.